Alan Daniels, second place, Truman. Had 17.27, had second big bass with 5.05. Caught all my fish today, all on a big worm. Caught everything on a net bait C-Mac and plum apple, an 11-inch, and then I caught the rest of mine on an 8-inch Berkeley Max Scent, both them plum apple, which they don't look the same, but
Any type of jig head, weight that you put on there?
1/8 ounce weight. I was getting it to fall slow. That was kind of the key to it. So the bite was weird. It wasn't your typical big worm bite. They just kind of grabbed a hold of it, and he basically just picked it up and felt them. The suspended bite didn't pick up until later in the day, so it was probably 2 o'clock before the suspended bite picked up. But I caught all my fish that I had in my live well, had them all by 9:30.
Do you stay around here close?
I stayed between Long Shoal and KK Island, so I caught most of my fish in that range between the dam and KK Island. So
Main Lake, steeper banks.
I caught them all on channel swing banks. So anywhere, yesterday they were all on the points when I was pre-fishing, but today they kind of moved down along the banks a little bit, so they weren't actually just stacked on the points anymore. So the water came up a little bit, about a foot, I think, overnight between yesterday and today. So I think I actually pushed them and scattered them a little bit more. So it was a fun day. Had about a 3-hour lull where I didn't actually catch anything. It was just flipping and pitching that big worm, just kept going after it. And the 5 keepers I had this afternoon, none of them would help. So I needed to get rid of that 2.5 pounder to actually compete for first. But
were you pitching at any particular target? Wood, brush piles, laydowns?
So I started off pitching at wood. Any standing timber. Most of my fish come off of hardwoods. There were cedars in there, but I couldn't get bit in the cedars. If I did get bit, it was typically a bluegill pecking at it. But most all of my fish come on the hardwood. So
how deep of water were you fishing?
Most of the fish came in 6 to 10 foot. Had one of my keepers early this morning that was actually suspended. He was in about 35 foot of water. I just seen one stick up there and pitched up to it. And typically on a big worm bite, you pitch to a tree and you feel that hard thump. Your line would just go slack. So it wouldn't go left or right, sideways. It literally just go limp, and you just set the hook. So it was kind of an odd bite.
How did it differ from practice to today? Did you have to make any adjustments, or are you doing the same thing both times?
The only thing different I did from practice is I keyed on a lot of the points, main lakes and secondaries. But I think with that wind yesterday, pushing them shad around, and we had quite a bit of rain here this week. And I think that actually started to scatter them fish off them points because they were pulling pretty hard earlier in the week. Pulling 30,000, I think they knocked it down to like 1,500, 2,000 just by yesterday. So that was kind of key to keeping up on that to make sure, see where those fish would actually scatter to. So they didn't go far, but they definitely weren't stacked on them points like they were yesterday.
Alan, do you fish Truman a whole lot?
I fish it probably 3 or 4 times a year.
Okay.
That's about the extent of it. So.
Okay.
So, and that's including practice days.
Wow, awesome. Now, where are you from originally?
Kansas City, Kansas.
Okay. All right, fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, congrats, man. That's
Thank you.
a friggin' awesome finish.
Yeah, I was happy. Got second big bass. Wife's happy. Now she's got more money to spend.
That's right.
So I got to go buy me some more of the Max Scent, Berkeley Max Scent baits. So,
You out of them?
yeah, I got the last one tied on right now.
Goodness gracious, hey, it's a heck of a
I went
bait.
through 4 packs of them.
Wow.
So between yesterday and today.
Wow.
Good job, Alan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.